Alright everyone, so what we've done so far is we've got the ghost to appear on level 1, the bat to appear on level 2, the monster to appear on level 3. But what happens if you get to level 4? Well, then it seems we hit a problem. There's no monster defined for level 4. There's no fourth monster. Now, of course, we can create a fourth monster, create a fourth opponent, but that just pushes the question back. What would happen at level 5? Well, then we'd run out of things again. So what's the solution to this? Obviously, the list has to run out somewhere. We can't have infinitely many monsters. So it seems like the best idea is to get the computer to loop back through this list. So at level 1 you get the ghost, at level 2 you get the bat, at level 3 you get the monster, but at level 4 you get the ghost again. And maybe later we'll tinker with it so that when you get the ghost again it's a bit more difficult the second time round. Level 5 you get the bat, a little bit more difficult. Level 6 you get the monster, a little bit more difficult. Level 7 you get the ghost again. Level 8 you get the bat again. Level 9 you get the monster again. And so it keeps cycling through the list. And then if we add more monsters, more opponents, well, it would just cycle through the big list, so it would take longer to get back to the first one. So that would be cool, but how do we do it? Well, it's actually quite tricky, and I'm going to take a couple of videos to explain it, but the first thing I want to do is do the setup. So I want to start by defining a new function, which I've started to do here, called find place in enemies list. And this is going to give us a number. But instead of that number going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if you're on level 1, it gives you 1. Level 2 gives you 2. Level 3 gives you 3. Level 4, it gives you 1 again. Level 5, it gives you 2. Level 6, it gives you 3. Level 7, it gives you 1. Level 8, it gives you 2. Level 9, it gives you 3, and so on. So I want that to return a number. That's going to be tricky to think through, so I'm going to save that till the next video. But here's how I'm going to use it. I'm going to put it in here. So when we start the phone, we're trying to choose a foe from this list. First thing it does is it finds that number. So if we're on level 7, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it'll return as a 1. So this will now be a 1. Right? Or at least, what it's going to do is it's going to set a variable to 1. Well, what's the variable going to be called? For the sprite only, we're going to call it place in enemies list. So the idea is it the first place, the second place, the third place in the list, or back to the first place again, second place, third place in the list. So we have that. Well, it already exists because I did it before the video. So now we got this. So it's going to define that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this out. So instead of saying level of enemies list, it's going to be place in enemies list of enemies list. So when we define this right, this should work. And then we put that here. Right? So as soon as we define this, it should work. It doesn't work yet. So this is going. Remember, this gives us, if it's 1, it gives you 1. 2, it gives you 2. 3 gives you 3. 4, it gives you 1 again. 5, it gives you 2 again. Right? So you want to set the current enemy. Suppose we're in level 5. 2. Well, this will set for 5. This will return 2. So place in enemies list will be 2 of enemies list, and you get the bat. So that isn't completely clear. Have a think about it. It might be a little bit clearer when we actually do the next video and we define this. But that's also quite tricky. So I apologize that this is going to be a little bit of a difficult section. You can just kind of copy along if you like. You don't have to understand it, but of course it's better if you understand. So I'll see you in the next video and we'll see if we can finish this off. Thank you for listening, and if you find this video useful, please hit like and subscribe.